coming in right now. We got groomsmen Phil Angel, who's accompanying Molly Windmeyer.
Fresher than some Tic-Tacs sitting on chrome. Paint look like Kit Kat. Snow is big style when I ride by. Supercharger and I hold on, set the city on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next couple has had 27 years to prepare for their wedding entrance. We've got groomsman Joey Olsen, accompanying bridesmaid Allie Butcher.
Fresh up out the car wash, looking like it's brand new. This is top quality. 10 stacks on the feet, 5 stacks on the seats, another 10 on the deal.
Next up, we've got bridesmaid and a young friend escorted by groomsmen Ryan and Matt. Next up, we've got the maid of honor Gretchen Strong, accompanied by best man Nathan Wagner.
Said her name was Tiffany, so I invited her inside. I don't trick, girl, I'm not that guy, but I'm somebody who told you that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's clap, let's make some noise. Let's introduce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Megan and
I've been asked to do a table prayer before we eat dinner. Dear God, thank you for giving us all in attendance the opportunity to witness one of your oldest rituals today, that of marriage between two wonderful people, Megan and Neil. I have a great feeling about this marriage. I think it is going to be very successful and last many years. But Lord, I ask a little help of you. As the first years go by, 5, 8, 10, neither of these two should ever have trouble remembering this day. After that, I know Megan will never forget, but the male of the species you created sometimes has a little trouble. So 20, 30, 40, maybe down the road, is a long time for us to remember. So would you please plant a little reminder in Neil's head on June 13th each year so he remembers and goes out to his favorite store and get Megan a little something for her because she looks so beautiful on this day. And I'm sure that many years from now, Neil will probably be chasing that little white ball around, trying to hit it into that little hole. So I ask for patience of him, as I'm sure they're going to have to stop in the clubhouse before every time, so Megan can accessorize and pick out the latest golf fashion that is true that day. And now, as many of you know the prayer, our family always says a common table prayer, come Lord Jesus, before every meal. Come Lord Jesus, be our guest, and let these gifts to us be blessed. Amen.
As you know, this is the time that I get to say just about whatever I want. However, right. Sometimes I had a speech all written, gave it to my wife, and I asked her, I said, what do you think about the speech? And she goes, well, the introduction's a little bit weak. The body of it's not right where it needs to be, and the conclusion doesn't work at all.
No, Uncle Greg.
So I got to rewrite it. I just took a little bit of time about 5 minutes ago. I went to the back room there and put a speech together. So please be kind. That's all I've got to say. Good evening, and thank you all for attending this special day. My name is Greg Olson. I am the father of Megan. And how did that sound? Sounds pretty good. On behalf of Steve and Michelle Inman, my wife Annette and myself, we would like to extend a welcome to you. Hope you enjoy the dinner, dance, and the celebration tonight. I'd like to first start off by saying how beautiful this place is. I'm just amazed at how they can turn a place with a couple of flowers and a bunch of smiling people into a place as beautiful as this. Now, looking at it, Megan too is as beautiful as there can be. And I'd like to thank Cindy for all the work that she did. This place just looks awesome. Well, Megan's as beautiful as ever, and she's as cute as and stunning as when she was a little girl. She used to ride her bicycle around and collect things from the street. She'd pick up different things. She'd pick up little rocks that were kind of neat. She'd pick up little leaves that had changed just a little bit. And one time I tried to get rid of that stuff. It was in a little basket in her bicycle, and tried to get rid of it. She goes, "Dad, those are my treasures." So Megan treasured Neil as much as you can. And Megan also enjoyed just about everything she did, and she always had a great smile on her face, and that's kind of her trademark for everything that she did. She was always smiling. Now, Neil is a wonderful, hardworking, creative, and smart individual. However, Steve and Michelle, you have done a great job raising Neil, and we welcome him into our family with open arms. Neil has fit into our family very well. He enjoys sports, and it's a must for our family. He also enjoys fishing and life at the cabin. Neil really enjoys building things. As you can see, some of the things that we've got here. He built a little trestle out there. I don't know why it fell apart. Neil did do that. He also built a number of the little bag games for the guys, and to me, Neil kind of likes to plan. He likes to do a lot of things. He likes to take time and do stuff. And the planning and all this, I think he gets from his mother. Is that right?
No, from his dad.
Was it his dad?
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
But anyway, he's helped with many projects at the cabin, along with building the bag games for the tenants. He helped build an island that we have at our cabin. That's when he asked me to if he could marry Megan. Now, that was like 25 months ago. If you asked Neil, he said, "No, it's not 25 months ago." I said, "Really, it was only 24 and a half months ago." So you got to get those things straight. I'd like to propose a toast. Raise your glass. Neil and Megan, please take everything you find in each other and treasure it for all time. Plan for a wonderful life and watch your plans come true. Take all that you do and build a relationship out of love and respect. We love you very much. Here, here. Here, here.
This thing on? Okay. Love the clinking. Really great. For the record, after this initial one, if you want to clink, by all means, but you gotta go get the microphone and sing a song that has the word love in it. This was Nate and Jamie's idea. It worked great, so we'll do the same. So if you need the mic, it'll be up here.
It is.
The last vacation we took, our whole family was there, including Neil. We went to Palm Springs, and had a lot of fun by the pool and eating dinners together. I cannot wait to continue these trips together as our family keeps expanding. 25. This is how many years I have known Megan. I am blessed beyond words to have a younger sister to share my life with. Megan is such a kind, loving, and carefree person. I love her heart for others and her willingness to make everyone around her happy. From playing dolls and toys, to giving advice about boys and dating, to late night talks in the kitchen, to guidance about everything in life, I have known this amazing sister for 25 years. 21. This was the age I was when we were on a family vacation trying to get into a highlight arena. I was 21, Megan was 18. You had to be 21 to get in. They took my ID at the time and let me in. Megan stated that she didn't have the ID. The lady looked at her and said, if your sister is 21, then you have to be 21. This is a mistake that has happened numerous times, and we have even been at times mistaken for twins. One of our favorite games, well really Megan's favorite games to play, is Guess Who is Older. Usually they always say her, but I'm hoping one day this pays off for me. 20. This was Megan's hockey number in college at Hamlin. I do not care what Neil or Megan say about how, when, or they started dating, or how they met. But during the hockey season is when Megan fell head over heels in love with Neil. At first, she had this really awesome defensive coach that she had met through a mutual friend. Then she had a really attractive and super cute coach. And by the end of hockey season, when they could start hanging outside, Megan was crazy about him. The phone calls and text messages I got about Neil made me really think that this was the guy for her. 3. This is how many children are in my family. There is my brother Joey, me, and then our baby sister Megan. We all get along so well and have so much fun together. Joey is in Iraq, our older brother, who will protect and guide us in everything we do. And Megan is our little princess, who still to this day gets whatever she wants. Getting ready for this wedding has been so much fun. Both Megan and I wanted to get in good shape for this wedding. So Joey has been training us and getting us ready and having us eat better. We have enjoyed this time laughing and talking, even though Joey tells us we cannot get a good workout or we're not working hard enough if we can still talk through the workout. The three of us are more than just brother and sister. We are the very best of friends who can rely on each other for anything and whose love for each other is endless. 1. Ephesians 5:31 says that a man will leave his mother and father and unite with his wife, and the two will become one. Megan, Neil will be your one. The one you turn to, the one you stand up for, and the one you will love unconditionally. Neil, Megan will be your one. The one to do life with, the one to share in your ups and downs, and the one I know you will treat like a princess that she deserves to be treated like. So you might be wondering why I did all these numbers and what all these numbers are for. Well, one night we were sitting around talking, and my brother asked each of us how we would spend our money if we won the lottery. I wanted to give most of my money away to organizations and use the rest to buy us a house on our private roads so that we could all be neighbors. Neil was thrilled. My dad wanted to invest it all. Neil being Neil, of course, thought of the best and greatest ideas. Neil said he would not mind buying the wild, and even better, he wanted to buy our private area on Lake McGregor. He would learn how to fly a plane and buy a plane, and then he could fly us there anytime we wanted. So of course, he ultimately won my brother's vote and was named the most worthy of giving the money. Later on at my house, he also said that if he won the lottery, he would buy my daughter Kenzie anything she wanted and pay for her school. So I guess I would give him my vote too. Since these numbers represent something special in your lives, I'm hoping that they're also really lucky. So I went ahead and bought a lottery ticket with these numbers on them. I'll give that to you. Hopefully you guys will win. Even if you do not win, I know your life will be filled with love and happiness. I love you guys so very much. Let's raise our glasses and cheers to Megan and Neil.
For those who don't know me, my name is Nathan Wagner and I'm Neil's best man. I'd first like to congratulate Neil and Megan on their big day, so can we please get a round of applause for those newlyweds. In true country club fashion, I brought along 2 golf signs. If the red quiet sign goes up, I'd like you to all be quiet. And if the green applause sign goes up, please clap. Pretty simple. Let's practice. Doesn't Megan look wonderful tonight? And Neil, I guess you look good too. Pretty simple. So good, or so far so good. I want to start out by thanking the Inman family, Steve and Michelle, and the Olson family, Greg and Annette, for having us here today. Steve and Michelle, we go way back. I spent a lot of time with you at your Sunday night family dinners. Neil and I would try to make it to your house every Sunday, even though every week was 20 questions by Michelle. And to answer your question, yes, Neil and I are staying out of trouble, so there's no need to worry. We even made it on those Sundays when we felt under the weather. I still don't think you completely understand the Sunday morning flu college students get. It's real. In all seriousness, thank you for the memories at those dinners, and most of all, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your family. Greg and Annette, we met just last night, but I can already tell we hit it off. Neil told me a great deal about you two, including all the times you went fishing. As I look to continue my career in the outdoors, I'm always looking for a friend. Great. Just let me know if you want to pick me up or if I should pick you up. And Annette, you don't have to worry about this best man speech giving some embarrassing story about the groom. This is mainly because most stories involving Neil and I involve me being the one doing something stupid. So we'll just leave those alone. Neil and I met freshman year at the University of St. Thomas. We were both in the same college orientation group, SOAR Group 9. We were forced to make some dumb clock that pointed to 9 o'clock. Me, being the unartistic person, sat and directed everyone on what to do, while Neil and the other talented ones in the group created the clock, ignoring my suggestions throughout. St. Thomas told us our clock would remain up throughout our entire career at St. Thomas, but I never saw it. So they either threw it away or put it in the library. I remember my first night on campus at St. Thomas. I was walking around the quad wearing my 2 diamond-studded earrings. Neil walks by, we give each other that awkward look, like I know you, not sure if the other person recognizes you, do we know each other? Fortunately for Neil, myself, Michelle, and all of you, we did remember each other and our friendship began. As I'm sure everyone in this room can attest to, Neil's a friend who you can always count on and always there to lend a helping hand. He's there if you need a ride home from the Wendy's drive-thru, when you have no job after freshman year and all you can do is wait for him to get home from his job so you have someone to hang out with. He'll listen if you want to break down an episode of Boy Meets World, if you need a best man at your wedding, and when you just need someone to talk to who truly gets you. He's a true friend. Megan, we now move on to the part about you. The first couple of times I met you, I knew it was game over for Neil. He would always try to play the tough guy card with me, but I knew how he truly felt. So I compiled the top 5 best things about Megan through Neil's eyes. Number 5, you play hockey and golf. This is a true way to make the marriage last. Number 4, you love dogs. Jameson is more of a child than he is a pet. Number 3, you eat Neil's cooking, and I don't blame you. It's good. Number 2, you and Michelle are best friends, and getting along with your mother-in-law is key. Number 1, you are always happy. I see you two here together tonight, and think back to the regular night, and no matter the situation, you guys are always happy. Now, personally, my number 1 best thing about you is someone needs to let Neil know he isn't always right. And although I couldn't do it, I know you can. As I was preparing for my speech, my wife told me each great best man speech should contain 3 things. One of those 3 things was give advice. So here's my advice. Listen. Always listen to what Megan tells you. As I mentioned before, my wife told me 3 key things, and I only remembered 1. So listen to what Megan tells you, trust me. My second point is, at my wedding, during your best man speech, you told a joke where my hand was on top of my wife's, and you said I should enjoy this because this will be the last time I enjoyed the upper hand. Well, you were right. So follow your own words. The third thing is, people always ask me, how is marriage? How do I like being married? What is it like? I can tell you it's the greatest thing in the world. Words can't describe the feeling you have knowing you are spending the rest of your life with the one you love. There's no better feeling than coming home to your best friend and sharing every day together. So value your time together because marriage is a special thing. I've been married 3 years, and let me tell you, it goes by fast. I'm telling you to slow down and enjoy what you have. As I finish here tonight, I leave you with this quote. One of the most incredible abilities God has given the human person is the ability to dream. We're able to look into the future and imagine something better than today, and then return to the present and work to make that richly imagined future reality. As you start your journey together as a married couple tonight, dream big, act on those dreams, and may all your dreams become a reality. Neil and Megan, it is an honor to be your best man. Everyone, please raise your glass as we wish the bride and groom a happy marriage. To Neil and Megan.
It was really awesome that you can all come and enjoy it with us. I want to give Gretchen a huge thank you for that wonderful speech, and Nathan, quick thank yous. Those were awesome. And quick thank yous, huge thank you to my parents. They have supported me my entire life, and they have given me, or just shown me what a real love is like. And I found that with Neil, and I just thank you guys so much for everything you have done and supported me all the way. Gretchen kind of already touched on this a little bit, But looking back at preparing for the wedding, I think my favorite part was working out, oddly. But I had great people to work out with. Ashley, Joey, who's a personal trainer, and my sister. They were awesome, and we had so many laughs. Gretchen and I kind of got yelled at a little bit, but it was good because we were talking too much and we needed to be out of breath the entire time. And I only almost fainted once, so I got that a win. So thank you, Joey and Gretchen, for being my best friends and for being with me or supporting me my whole life. Now on to Steve and Michelle. Thank you too for welcoming me into the family. I can't look at you, Michelle, you're crying so much. I'll focus on Steve. Thank you for welcoming me into the family even before we got engaged. Sunday dinners with you guys. I felt like home when I was with you guys. So thank you for that. I can't wait for more trips filled with the longest itinerary to choose from ever. And hopefully Neil and I can carry on family traditions like yearly Christmas cookies. Michelle, it's gonna take some time. Be patient. I'm not that great, but I will learn. In 14 years, hopefully I have all 14 kinds of cookies down. We'll see, don't quote me. And now a final thank you to my husband. It feels pretty awesome calling him my husband. It has been a long 22 months.
21 and a half.
21 and a half months. It's been a long time, but I'm so happy this day is here and we're able to celebrate and have a good time. Neil, especially the past couple months, but our entire relationship, he has been my rock. When I'm in a roller coaster of emotions, he always says that he's right here and he's bringing me back to reality every time. So thank you for being the love of my life and just loving me each and every day. So let's have fun tonight. I'll see you all on the dance floor. Neil and I will be coming around to thank everybody, but thank you all again for coming. I really love you all.
And have no doubt I'll always be around. I've been born to give just to receive. Something will happen, never comes easily. But all else fails, turn to me. When all else fails, let me be your hero, like the ones in fairy tales. Your hero, no one who's got your back. Your hero, that's all I wanna be. When all else fails, turn to me. Oh no, no, 'cause I could be the knight in shining armor. You could be the one on the stairs. I could save you right now and ride off in the sunset. When all else fails, turn to me. When all else fails, let me be your hero, like the ones in fairy tales. Your hero, the one you know got your back. Your hero, that's all I wanna be. When all else fails, when all else fails, turn to me. I'm never gonna let you down. I always wanna be there for you. I'm never gonna let you down. I only wanna be your hero. I'm never gonna let you down. I always wanna be there for you. I only wanna be your hero. I only wanna be your hero.
we've got a song for you. This is for your father, right, Megan?
It's a little bit like that, where we beat St. Ben's one year, and one of our players, Brianna Simon, she's like, I can't play with these the scariest thing that I see right now is these girls coached by guys that tell them like when they become coaches. Can you imagine?
I hate to see you cry.
Can you imagine the game?
Lying there in bed.
Like they think they know. They think they know they can understand. And they're so
things you need to hear. So turn off your TV. Pay through your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. No, it won't go away. It should, but I know how of life is true. Nothing that is never good time. Then circle of your friends, really from the silver line. Pain through your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. No, it won't go the way it should, but I know that her life is good. Pain throws your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. Fear is a friend who gets understood, but I know that her life is good. But I know that her life is good. All right, I think it's time to get this party started, don't you think? Yeah, let's do it. Come on and dance! I got